Charlie, this one's probably more for the younger demographic. Going into hospital, up on the cardiac ward and being the only young person, everyone else is in their 60s, 70s,
Yeah.
recovering from a heart attack. There was a point there where I actually broke down because I couldn't cope with it anymore. I'd been and put in another 4-bed room with three other really unwell older people that it just became too much. Is there any advice you've got for people managing that?
It's happening currently at the moment. There's two younger people who are on the ward, and all of a sudden, a few weeks ago, they were having, let's say, a normal life. They were working, they were going out, and all of a sudden, they're now in a cardiac ward, being told they may need to go through the process of a workup and possible transplant. It's life changing, and then being brought into, as you said, to a cardiac ward, and being in there with people who are not the same age as you, who are much older, and who have got their own issues. And that's incredibly difficult. And a lot of people, sometimes they have family, and particularly the younger population who do come in, may have parents or partner who want to spend time with them. And I think that's really important because they have that connection. But also having activities to do. It's not great just to close off the curtains because you don't want to see these people. It's important that you interact as much as possible. Sometimes people like to talk to other people around them and get amazing stories from other people. People are always curious of why you're there, and sometimes you don't want to talk, but I think it's good to talk.
Yeah, I initially I struggled with that, and I was just in my own little box and closed the curtains, like you said, and
Yeah.
quite shut off. And I think that was a bit of a negative effect because it almost exaggerated the situation.
Yes.
And then I guess after, multiple, visits to the ward and on the cardiac clinic, I sort of became more comfortable with the fact that, all right, well, I'm the only one in here, but everyone's in here for a reason. And I did start to talk to people, and I've actually, there's a couple of old blokes that I'm still friends with that I catch up with coffee every now and then.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't be afraid to have that chat. You might be surprised at what you learn from people that have been here for a lot longer than you have.
Exactly. But also someone who's maybe had a transplant for the last 20 years or 15 years.